Panasonic's new Eluga Prim has an unusual name, but it's going to need a lot more than that to stand out in the hyper-competitive budget smartphone market. Right at the outset, we see that the Eluga Prim has a plastic body and tries to copy the iPhone's home button design. The rest of the phone looks pretty basic. The ports are on the top, a speaker is on the bottom, and there's a triple LED flash for the camera at the back. The rear panel peels off to reveal a removable battery, 2 micro SIM slots, and a separate micro SD slot. The Eluga Prim has a 5-inch screen which makes it just the right size to fit in a palm and still be usable with one hand. The texture on the rear helps prevent slipping. Specs are also pretty basic. You get 3GB of RAM but only 16GB of storage. The MediaTek processor is relatively underpowered and the screen resolution is not Full HD. 4G and VoLTE are supported, but these are the only modern features this phone has. The home button has an integrated fingerprint sensor. You can tap it to go back or double-click to switch apps, which both seem a bit pointless. You can't disable this or hide the on-screen buttons. It looks like this phone runs stock Android, but there are a few tweaks such as home screen rotation and 2-finger swipe shortcuts. You can define your own gestures to launch apps with, which isn't necessarily faster than doing it the usual way. General performance is just about okay. We noticed that games were a little rough and that the phone heated up after extended amounts of use. The screen is bright and crisp, which means that videos were enjoyable. We liked the look of photos we took in the daytime, which were quite detailed but had a warm tinge. However, low light shots were often blurry and noisy. The Eluga Prim has a relatively small battery and we only managed to scrape through a day by keeping usage light. Fast charging is not supported. Overall, the Panasonic Eluga Prim is a decent phone but feels a bit old-fashioned. It's weak in many areas and is simply outclassed by even lower-priced models from Xiaomi and Lenovo amongst others. It needs to be repositioned if Panasonic wants to have any hope of being competitive. Thanks for watching. Be sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more. You can also find us on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram at Gadgets360.